Hi everyone, we are back with another Coke Studio track from Pakistan called Blockbuster, and it's featuring one of my absolute favorite artists, Faris Shafi.
I know. You just simply love Faris.
Absolutely. And Umair Butt and Gharwi Group is someone who I don't know about, and we will get familiarized. So, have you heard this track?
I have watched it actually. I was on my way back from somewhere and I couldn't listen it on my headphone because I didn't have them. But I watched the video.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
haven't,
it.
and this would be the first time we are listening and partially watching this track in case
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. Should
Let's
we?
get started.
All right. Three, two, one, play.
Coke Studio, Season 15.
Blockbuster, Blackbuster.
Blockbuster.
The Mohalla setting is very prevalent in this season.
In this season.
I 2 a.m.
Hmm.
Oyara, Chal Chaliye.
Chal Chaliye as well.
Well done.
ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਰਚੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕੁੱਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਖਰਚੇ ਨੇ
A nice beat.
ਉਹ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਜਹਾਨੇ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਮੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਥਰੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਪਿਛਲਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਅਗਲੀ ਵੀ ਸੁਣ ਲੈ ਤੂੰ ਉਹ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਵੇਂ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਗਾਮੇ ਨੀਂਦ ਦੇ ਸੁੱਤਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਖਿਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁਖੜੇ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਤੇ ਹਿੱਲਦੇ ਮੌਸਮ ਜਵਾਨ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਣ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਖਰੇ ਨੇ ਸਦਕੇ
His
ਜਾਵਾਂ
pronunciation is so impeccable.
Listening to him singing.
This is Gharvi Group.
The 808s, the beat, the bass. Brilliant choreography.
ਉਹ ਕੱਖ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਫਿਕਰਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਸ਼ਾਵਾ ਓਏ ਨਾ ਵਰਲਡ ਵਾਈਡ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਏ ਸਾਡਾ ਓਏ ਉਹ ਗੁੜਤਾ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਓਏ ਉਹ ਜੱਚਦਾ ਬਾੜਾ ਓਏ ਉਹ ਬੀਟ ਹਿੱਟ ਕਰ ਗਈ ਏ ਅੱਜ ਕਿੱਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਨਚਾਣਾ ਓਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੋਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੁਪ ਕੂਲ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਮਿਜ਼ਾਜ ਨਾਲੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਅਸੂਲ ਉਹ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰੂਲ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਰੂਰ ਉਹ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਸੈੱਟ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖ ਕੜਾ ਸੱਚੇ ਬੇਲੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਕਰੂ
Look at Faris go. He's literally
ओ क्यूटी तेनू मैं समझा रिया हूं छड़ दे वे फनकारियां दिल भर जानिया
दिल मेरे नच ले लव मेरे नच ले नी दिल भर जानिया तवे मर जानिया थोड़ा जिहा हंस दे लव मेरे नच ले नी दिल भर जानिया तवे मर जानिया
The amount of swag he has. I don't know. Apart from one or two who could match it.
Better act right, need to you be inadmissible. Listen up, I turn the music up. ਅੱਜ ਪਾਣੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੱਪ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਹੁਲਾਰੇ ਆਇਓ ਨੱਚਣੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਜਵਾਨ ਆ ਕੇ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਬੂਫਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਐਨਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੰਪ ਲੈਣਾ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹਿਣਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਰਿਦਮ ਤੇ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਤੇ 12 ਸਾਊਂਡ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਜਾਣ ਲੈਣਾ ਲਵ ਮੌਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਜਾਣ ਦੇਣਾ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੁਣ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਨਸੇਰਾ ਅੱਜ ਨੱਚੀਏ ਵੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਸਾਲ ਗੇਰਾ ਬੇਟਾ ਵੱਡੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੱਜ ਕੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਏ ਵੇਖ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਬੇਰਲੀ ਗਿਫਟ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਾਏ ਆ ਤਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਏ ਆ ਕਲੀਅਰਲੀ ਨੀਅਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੁਤਰੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ yours truly sincerely and I love it tension ਕਦੇ barely surely carefree ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਸਹਾਰੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਤੇ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਹੋ now we know what life is all about ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੂਏ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਰੋਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਆਓ my love
तू समझो मेरे च समारिया मैं तेरे लिए
I absolutely love her.
look at her.
Oh my god. I absolutely love her. I love. Alright, Umair, Abida, Sajida, Rooha, Saba.
Saba.
Alright, Saba. Alright. Alright, yeah, absolute applause.
Applause.
Absolute
literally.
applause. Applause-worthy track. Alright, first track of the season which would be played massive, like mass adoption
Yeah.
able.
Yeah. It definitely had that. It would probably have that massive reach, I feel, as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I am happy, and so this is not the kind of track that I enjoy anymore. You know, because I'm old soul. I don't know. I'm getting old or whatever. But this dance number, this a track which could be played, and in shadis and in parties and in dance settings, with this quality, with this production quality, coming from Coke Studio, is something that I'm really happy about.
Really proud.
So the quality of the sound was so good, so good, so good.
100%.
The bass, the beat, everything was so good.
Spot on. I think, I texted you because I just watched the video of this track. I didn't listen to the track. I will come to the track itself, but just want to give a huge shout out to the director, the cinematographer, the
The set
choreographer,
designers.
the set designer, the entire team who has worked around this music. It has done phenomenal job. I certainly feel proud. I felt, I don't know, it is a one camera take throughout this particular track, which is just revolving around each artist, and how wonderfully they have done each and every single movement transition from one artist to another, where the dancers would come in, where the support artist would come in, and how would play that particular role. Even integrated the child, Saba, who is
Saba.
one of the
Saba.
stars of this particular track. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, the entire video team or visuals team has done a phenomenal job. It's I'm just in the awe. I just don't know how
Yeah.
did they pull it off. Coke Studio probably have cherry picked one of the best talent out there who could curate the entire video this season, and they are just showing it. I mean, in every sense.
So,
The track itself. Sorry. So you go. I'll come to it.
No, so I was just gonna say that Xulfi has a lot of experience now with one take audio and video from previous season. I don't think this season it is one take audio, but it could be one take video.
Definitely.
It's this particular track could be one take video. I don't think one take audio is happening anymore in this season. But the learnings from previous track brought into this season and elevating everything to another notch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ben, you think that the bar is so high, what could be higher?
Yep.
And this is what could be higher, right?
What could be higher? Absolutely.
I'm surprised and to hear Faris Shafi singing. I mean, it's not that he cannot sing. He does deliver his rap really well, in different cadence, in different forms, in different flows. His flow, I'm a fan. I can talk about him all day long, all night long, but yeah, his swag. It's this video.
Oh my
we were talking about there are audios, there the track based audios that you listen for, Pasuri and all, to Jhoom, and they are audio based track that you listen to them and you enjoy a lot. But then there are music videos that add a lot of value. For example, Oh Yara was a good example. Chal Chaliye is a very, very good example.
Very good
where,
example.
They show that the woman is confined in a boundary, and she's thinking about flying higher, about her dreams. this track adds so much value in terms of not only how Umair Butt and Gharwi Group are enjoying themselves, and Saba is participating in that celebration, but the swag of Faris Shafi, the
Faris
swag,
Shafi.
the absolute swag. Phew.
And the
So
energy that this guy has, man, throughout
it's the there's this ascendance at there's a line after which you have no care of who thinks what.
Mhm.
And Faris Shafi is one of those guys. So I think in Pakistan, I haven't seen Muhammad Ali Jinnah in real life, but I think what we have seen as Imran Khan is one of those people who have that kind of swag and natural charisma, natural swag. Faris Shafi has a different kind of, the wilder kind of swag.
wild, yeah, absolute wild.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
beast. He's a beast, and I don't know. I haven't seen him acting before. I don't know. You probably haven't watched Maula Jet, but I
have.
watched Maula Jet, and he has a really critical role in that movie, and he did phenomenally. His part was really it has certain comedic element to it, and he pulled it off so naturally. I can
Yeah.
I can
I
really
mean, the whole family is genetically gifted in terms of
gifted,
arts.
absolutely gifted,
The whole
and
family,
I
right?
just
Misha Shafi and
I was simply in awe of his energy throughout this particular track. He was dancing, he was singing at the same time. Yeah, but he was jumping. Literally, he was just leaping throughout this particular track, and
the
it was phenomenal.
choreography, the scenes, the setting, I mean, everything was made possible because of the beats, because of the track itself.
Yeah, yeah.
There were
yeah.
too many transitions. There were too many transitions. So one transition with Gharwi Group, from Umair to Gharwi Group to Faris Shafi to
Mhm.
Gharwi Group to Saba to Umair, and too many transitions. And when you have so many transitions, things are very difficult to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely.
To keep the flow. This is a dance number. This is something that you would want to dance on.
Dance on,
I was saying that there are some beats which you involuntarily start moving on, right? But when you have these kind of transitions, you stop. You think that, okay, who broke my trance? Who pulled me out of that state? This wasn't that bad. It wasn't, I didn't have the feeling that the transition from my trance or my state of celebration and enjoyment was broken with with something that would leave a bad taste. No, absolutely not.
No.
And the gold dust on top was Saba.
Saba.
Her introduction, just one-liners, was so good, so good.
Absolutely. Now, I just want to mention, again, I would like to give a lot of credit to Xulfi. There was I might be wrong, but please correct me if anyone, Xulfi or anyone within the team, if you ever get to watch our video, please correct me if I'm wrong. When Xulfi did Nescafe Basement and there was a track called Bol Hu, he unearthed Hadia Hashmi in that particular track, the child prodigy. She was part of a very small, very modest music academy run by Ziaul Haq, if I'm remembering it correctly. And I think Saba is probably from the same academy, or maybe she's part of the Gharvi Group. I don't know. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Umair Butt, now I recognize him. I was just wondering where have I seen him, and he was actually introduced in the last season as well.
Yes,
So
the
he was
fourth
part
track.
of that, the
The
fourth
fourth
track.
track.
The Nere
Yeah,
Nere
with,
was the Nere Nere was
Adnan.
Adnan Dul from Soch Band.
Adnan Dhulji, exactly.
Yeah. So the
Exactly.
Butt brothers, actually, he's
The
one
Butt
of the
brothers.
he's one of those Butt brothers, and
Oh,
I
good recall.
enjoyed. Yeah,
Good
I
recall.
enjoyed his performance in season
Yes.
14 as well. It was an absolute favorite track. It was also a dance number, a celebration number, and this track actually, the title Blockbuster was very smartly chosen.
Yes.
You had a lot of what do you expect in a blockbuster, right? A lot of energy.
It was a
Um,
blockbuster.
It was a blockbuster. A lot of energy, a lot of chaos, a lot of happiness, a lot of it should rile you up in a good way as well. You should be forced to look at it. So all those elements were there. Even these, I mentioned the word supporting character in the initial, in the beginning as well. And you observed during the video there was one guy who was dancing frantically when the camera panned on him. Yeah, absolutely. So even he was adding a lot of masala, and that spice was through and through with the colors and everything, the wardrobe. It was a blockbuster. It was.
Yeah. There were some choreographed pieces where you could see that people have actually dropped all filters and they were just dancing.
Yeah.
And this is what is needed. When you are absolutely happy, you are happy beyond your dreams. You would do that. You would do that, right? You would drop all filters. You don't care who's watching, who's not watching, how you look like, etc. You do that.
Yeah.
And this is about it.
This is about.
I can't wait to play this in my car, right? And see how it goes. Some again, a lot of tracks play differently on different devices. If you're listening on AirPod Pros, they would come out completely differently. On this headsets, the bass comes out. In a car, we would see if it's louder or not.
Yeah.
But I think this is one of the tracks from Coke Studio which is designed maybe or to be mass adoptable.
It is.
And it would be very popular with youths. I hope to hear it in the Shadi season as well, right? Yeah. And I hope to see some performances on this in the Shadi season.
Yeah.
I am very sure it will be, but it was really enjoyable. It was very enjoyable.
Absolutely. My sentiments. Just a disclaimer. I probably wouldn't have this track in my playlist because, as you said, it's not the kind of track that now we resonate with. But I think the idea about this track was to live it in the moment, and it served that particular purpose completely. So I enjoyed it thoroughly, listening it to the first time. So that's about it. I think let's wrap it up over here. Kudos to the entire team. We don't talk about the team in general due to the limitation of time, but it is one of the amazing pieces of art, hands down. Thank you so much, all of you, once again, and we'll catch up on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.